and welcome to Positive Transitioning's radio talk show station, I'm Just Saying. My name is Grace, and I will be your host throughout the series. The main goal of the show is to bring to light different perspectives from around the organization and around various communities, and we'll cover some modern-day issues, and we'll discuss the stories of our staff and clients. Hopefully, we'll learn to be better, more educated people as a whole. With that said, welcome to I'm Just Saying's first interview. I am here today with Porche Johnson and Lakia to talk about their organization, Positive Transitioning. So can you guys just give us an overview of what the organization is?
Sure. Okay. Well, Positive Transitioning is a reentry program that helps people that are coming from prison back into the community. So it starts as a resource listening hotline that's 24 hours and services all 50 states. And you can call and get access to any resources at any time. If you need your birth certificate, if you need housing, if you need a job, you can then call our hotline and someone will answer and give you immediate access to those resources. Then you can, if you still need more help or assistance, you can then be enrolled into our reentry coaching program. Our reentry coaching program will allow a reentry coach to help you with the entire reentry process. That means helping with education, helping with workforce development, helping with anything that you might need help to. We want to try to tailor the plans uniquely to the person so that they can get exactly the resources and services that they need.
Awesome. So the main goal then is to just help people as much as you can?
Yeah, I would say that's definitely our main goal. Yeah, as much as possible, making things as available as possible.
Okay, do you have any other little goals, or is that just the big one?
Yeah, we have a lot of little goals. I guess Lakia can tell you about some of our little goals.
The main one would be to reduce recidivism. Just try to make sure across the country that someone's available to help, before they want to commit another crime or feel like they have to commit another crime to be able to survive. If we can help, deter that in any way possible. I think that's also the main goal. And what other little goals you mean?
If that's the main goal, that's awesome too.
Yeah.
Even, just within those specific organizations you're talking about, those specific just programs, you have the 24-hour line. Do you have anything specific, a goal with that, or is it just under the umbrella main goal?
I think it's under the umbrella main goal. Just basically, like I said, that just to be there for that person when they get out, or if they're in a crisis and just need somebody to talk to talk them through whatever feelings they're going through and things of that nature. Just have somebody available that might not be their, family or friends that might not understand or want to listen or listen so much now that, they can't provide that help that they need, or just somebody that they don't know that they could just talk to help get through whatever feelings that they're having, or provide a resource that you can't find. Of course, a lot of this stuff is out here on the internet and almost anybody can get to it. But if you're somewhere you can call and you don't have to go through all the legwork to, look for that resource, or if you're trying to apply for a job and, you're constantly getting the no, we don't hire felons, no, we don't, you don't have to deal with all that negativity. You can come to us and we can try to deter some of that away from you, or get, so you're not always hearing the negativity. You could come, we could take that position and help you find an employer that does hire felons. So you already know when you're going to that employer that, they already will hire a felon.
Right.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's awesome. So your goal is just great. That's such an original idea. How exactly did that come about? How did you come up with this idea?
I think that we've been building on it for a while. We always have had a big desire in helping people just in general and all the different aspects of things that people need. And so I think that that's a lot of the reason why we are working with reentry, but we also want to be able to help everyone in the community as well. But it started out originally just as my master's capstone, with collaborating life coaches and parole officers and probation officers together to have the life coaches focus on actually investing in the person and helping them find the things that they actually need and helping them through their challenges and struggles, so then the parole officer and police officer can just focus primarily on a person not reoffending. So with that being said, we kind of, me and my sister, after that, started branching off off of that idea in general. We branched off and came up with the hotline and doing the reentry coaching and being web-based and all those different ideas.
Mm-hmm. And especially the web-based, as of course, as a nonprofit organization, getting donations and things of that nature, we thought it would be easier to get up off the ground as a web-based organization, not having all the money going to like brick and mortar, rent, utilities, and things of that nature.
Right.
Definitely.
And so then a lot of the money can then go back out to our cause and the people that we're trying to help and getting them the things that they need, instead of going towards, like she said, administrative cost and all of those different things.
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. Especially considering like so much is web-based now, just overall, that's just great idea.
Right.
And then a lot of people that are coming out of prison, and you think they might not know the technology that we are using now, depending on how long they've been in prison. And so with that, they will get out and they don't know how to use they'll have a phone. Maybe they may get a phone, but they're not going to know anything about how to use it. There's not really any pay phones around anymore. You still have phone books, but I mean, more likely you're going to have to go on Google or something like that to get the information that you need. And if you don't know how to do that, then you're going to be completely lost in this world if you don't really know how to function around and with technology. And so that's another part of what we're trying to do with positive transitioning, is improving their technology skills and things like that, so that is a part of them being able to successfully re-enter back into the community, because they're not going to be able to do that if they don't know how to do anything within this, world that we now have.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that sounds great. I mean, just all kinds of great ideas you've got going. It sounds that we talked about this earlier. You said it started as your project in school. So can you tell me a little bit more about your schooling and just like who you are as people outside of positive transitioning, just to get to know you a little bit?
So my background is in psychology. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology and a master's degree in forensic psychology. And then I'm going to be going back to school to get my doctorate in clinical psychology, because I hope to be able to work as a psychologist within a prison, but also obviously do positive transitioning. So that's pretty much my background. And then that's what I honestly spend most of my time doing, is working on positive transitioning. But if I'm not doing that, I guess I still am kind of doing that, because I watch a lot of ID and documentaries, and I do a lot of research and reading, and not reading books, because I'm not really good at reading books, but I could read articles. Like, I read a lot of research articles and things like that. So I guess that's what I do in my spare time. And while I'm doing those things, I do a lot of multitasking. So I like to watch, I binge a lot of TV shows of all genres.
Definitely.
So yeah, that's me. And then I have my family. I'm married. I just got married, so my name is actually, I'm in between names, so Porche Prophet. But sometimes I still forget, because I just got married, so sometimes I still do Portia Johnson. So yeah, I'm in between names. And then I have two boys that are 9 and 10. So, and I'm a stay-at-home mom, aside from positive transitioning. So, yeah.
Stay at home and very busy.
Yes, I homeschool them. And so, yeah, I guess I'm doing a lot of things.
Sure. And what about you, Lakia?
Well, my background is in accounting. So I have a Bachelor of Science in Accounting from the University of Akron. And then I also have a Master's of Accounting and Financial Management from Keller Graduate School online. I'm also a CPA registered in the state of Georgia. And really, I like to work with nonprofits a lot. I have my own CPA firm as well that I guess I go back and forth with. So I just started it back up again, working at a CPA firm that deals with nonprofit accounting and helping nonprofits get their, internal controls and all that set up and their accounting systems set up, and helping them find grants if possible, or, anything accounting and nonprofit or business consulting with nonprofits. I like to do that as well. And then I also have a job right now, but I'm about to be in between jobs, I guess. But yeah, I have a lot going on as well. Just always trying to do something, trying to really transition over into just positive transitioning and then my accounting business. So that's my main goal right now, to get to that point.
You are
and then I also, what'd you say?
People.
Yeah. And then I also have 3 kids. A 2-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 20-year-old. So,
wow.
Yeah. A little busy, a little crazy.
Just a little.
I don't know what I do with my free time. I'm always working.
Yeah, work is
But I like to binge. When me and Porche are together, I binge with her on TV shows and, different documentaries or whatever. So she's always telling me what I need to watch, and I try to watch it. So.
We watch though, because we're so busy doing multitasking. So we listen to it, and it's kind of like watching it.
Right.
Get the general idea.
Right.
And she also sends me a lot of memes, so that keeps me up,
Yeah.
Yep. Laughing all day. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, a lot of stuff going on. So so you said you do accounting specifically for positive transitioning. What else do you guys do specifically for this organization? Everything.
So,
everything.
Yeah, everything. Everything. Yeah.
So I try to do most of the social media stuff, but if we don't have volunteers assisting with that, I kind of am the social media, the website person. And then I'm also trying to set up the financial stability and workforce development entrepreneurship classes. So those are my main focuses.
And I pretty much focus on everything. I couldn't even really just pick out one thing, because sometimes I'm doing research, sometimes I'm doing program development, sometimes I'm crocheting and things, sometimes I'm making journals and candles, and so I'm always kind of doing something, but I stay busy. I cover all the bases. I try.
Right.
Cover all of the little bases.
And I think that's because we're trying to do such a big thing. You know what I mean? So there's so many different areas that it causes you to, and we don't have all the volunteers we want right now. So we're always just jumping all over the place trying to get everything.